If I look a mess, it's because I just blew Key's coat out and then had to blow my own hair out because I was covered in his fluff. The most amount of fluff I've ever got out of his coat. It was insane. Anyway, before we get started with the video, I wanted to remind everybody, or let anybody know that doesn't already know, that we have Key waffle plushies for sale. How cute is that? He has a little removable waffle, this one with Velcro, so he can give you a cuddle, and then you can eat his waffle. And it just sits there. How cute is that? He's got his little blue patch, he's got his double pupil, and he's got an extra fluffy tail. So we teamed up with Makeship to make these. So they're not available on our website, they're only available on Makeship. There will be a link in the description and in the pinned comment to grab yours. They're only available for 21 days. Well, they were when they first came out, but it's been a few days now. So from the 4th of September, 21 days was all that these were available for. And I will write up on the screen how many days are left now. So Makeship had 4 different fabric choices. One I think was just a plush flat pile, and then the second one was this, I don't know how you can see it, short pile, and then they had a medium, which is this, and then they had a long. So we've got 3 of those fur types because I specifically wanted him to be really soft and cuddly. And he had to have extra long fluff on the tail because he's got a very fluffy tail. And obviously he had to have a waffle because that's Key with his waffle. What the hell was that? What was that? I don't know if I'm hallucinating fluff, but I swear I just saw... I swear I just saw something like this size, like a ball of fluff just flying through the sky. It can't have been his fluff because I did it out the front and it couldn't have just been going out the back. It wasn't a seagull. It was literally like a tiny cloud floating by below the level of the trees. Maybe I inhaled too much fluff and it's gone to my brain. What was that? I wish I'd looked up sooner. Okay, weird. Back to this. You have a very limited time in which you can buy these, and when the timer is up, they won't be available ever again because this is a limited edition crowd-funded plushie. So we're hoping, at the moment I think we're over 350 sold already, but I mean, we can get 500. It'd be so good if we could sell 500 of these. Imagine having this to cuddle. It's so cute. So let's see if we can get it to 500 plushies. I love him, and I hope you do too. Just make sure you head to Makeship to get these. You can't get them anywhere else. So this video isn't sponsored, but
1533.
How does it do that? My watch, this is the 4th or 5th time that my watch has read out the time to me. And it must be a feature that it can do when you touch it somehow. But I've tried to make it do it, but I can't. I should probably look up how to make it do it, but I can't make it. Like, there's nothing I can do, like double tapping or anything. If anyone knows how you get Apple Watch to tell you the time, like read it out loud, please let me know. I should look it up. I'll probably be able to find it. But it's just done it by accident. I think the first time I had my hand here and I sort of touched it with my chin. And again today touching my knee. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm somehow getting it to read me the time. So anyway, this video is not sponsored, but we were gifted a bike to review. And it was interesting. My sister fell into a bush because she was helping me film it, so that's funny. Make sure you stay tuned to watch that, and you get to see some nice sights, and Key helps me unbox it. So hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to go out to the garage to unbox something that has arrived that I'm excited to have a look at. And I'm going to be unboxing this. I've got another e-bike. This one is a different brand to the one before. and it is slightly smaller, which is the point. It's a smaller style of bike to hopefully allow me to go cycling with a certain fair person over there. Hey, look! The bike! There's the bike. I don't know how much assembly there's going to be. Lift the bed a little bit, please. Okay, can you move that way? Can you move over there? Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. That's a good way. What do you think? You need to put stuff on your face. Oh, wheels pretty lightweight. Nearly got all the packaging off, monkey. Nearly done it. That was a loud one. That wasn't a very nice one, was it? I've got a really good instruction sheet. I say it's really good, I haven't tried it yet, but we will see how easy this is to assemble. So it's telling you how to open the box, but I had to open the box to get the instructions that had this in. So it's not too helpful. That needs to be on the outside of the box really, to let you know how to open the box. To cut the tape on the top edges, to lift the top sides, to unbox. It was a staple, so it wasn't any tape. Anyway, on to step 2. We've moved on to the foot pedals. I've done the fender and I've done the handlebars and the light, which is up there. Definitely recommend using the online tutorial, their instructional assembly video, if you're anything like me. How do I get this in? I just tighten it. Okay, so right pedal, left pedal. So they are labelled left and right, and you have to tighten them towards the front wheel. So when you're looking for the bottom button to turn it on, it's under here. It's this bit down here. And there we go. We have power. It was when I turned it on, the light was on, and then I turned it off thinking I was turning it on. Do you have a backlight? Cool. I love this rack and the seat. Right, so lights off. Oh! That should not have made me jump as much as that did. There's a horn. And then these are the speeds. So power. It's done. Everything is installed. It's now. Oh no, hang on. I think I need to adjust the seat. I haven't actually sat on it yet to check where the seat height needs to go. But everything else is done. Okay, on the lowest setting. I don't want it to be any higher than that. I am short. Yeah, so again with this bike I recommend using their instructional video on their website, Crusher's website. It's really easy to follow, only like 5 minutes long, and tells you how to install everything. The paper instructions were good, but I'm more of a see it, do it kind of learner, so I'm better at watching someone do the process and getting it rather than having to look at instructions, even with pictures. But yeah, it's done. Oh, I love this rack, that's really cool. I wonder if I could get a little basket on the front. Looks nice. I like the gradient black and white, that's pretty cool. Yay! That's it, all done. You weren't going fast.
Go for it.
I can do it actually. And you can, oh, how am I going to get through? Do I go around the side or do I just plough through the middle? I don't know how soft that's going to be.
Plough through it, top speed.
That bit over there looks really soft. I think I'm going to have to go on the side.
Yeah.
Walk this bit and then go on the side. I don't want to fall in. There's no stinging metals here.
I can just go for it. Oh, there's cows there. There's cows in there.
I'm not looking forward to that bit at the bottom. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I still don't know about that bit in the middle though.
Mm. Oh. So I've got the power turned off. Anything flat, I don't need any assist. And it's just like, well, almost like riding a normal bike, except you've got the weight of the battery adding to it. But if there's any incline, I put it on 1. Basically, I want to give my legs as good a workout as I can without just killing myself. Look at this view. Look at that view, how pretty. I think the battery was on 69 when I started, and we've been going for half an hour, and that's how little it's gone down. So that's pretty good. I mean, I obviously wasn't using full power the whole way. I was doing a lot of eco and then quite a bit of no power at all because I didn't need it. So for the hills, and there's a lot of hills around here, that's not bad. I was saying 59. It tends to like drop a bit whilst you're using power, but when you stop using it, it goes back to what it actually is. I think it's just draining a lot of power whilst it's being used. And I bought a bag. Couldn't find anywhere to put a bottle. There's nothing that I can see to put a bottle in there. I did have a little bag there, but again it didn't fit a bottle on, so I just got a rack bag with a bottle holder at the end. The bottle only just squeezed in.
Now that I've ridden the bike a lot, I can give you my honest review of what it's like. And I'm not being told to say anything, this is purely my own experience with the bike. The Cyrusher Kommoda bike, and I love it. It's got great battery life. I did a bike ride for 75 minutes and the battery didn't go down at all. There were times when I turned it off or had it on eco, but we do have a lot of hills, so whenever there's a big hill I put the power on and then I'll go up until I reach the power that's suitable, so I'm not struggling. And the battery literally didn't go down 1 bar in that whole bike ride. We went to get an ice cream, it was really nice. I wanted blackcurrant and cream but they didn't have it, so I had strawberry. But yeah, the battery life is great. The suspension is amazing because we've gone off-roading lots of country lanes with lots of bumps and it's really comfortable. The tyres are nice and wide, so you feel pretty stable on there, especially when you're going over lumpy bumpy bits. The only downside I can see is that I couldn't find anywhere to attach a water bottle. There isn't any screw holes down the main stem of the bike. I don't know what it's called, but it does have a bike rack, so I bought a bag to go on it. It wasn't one that actually technically fit. I don't know if they sell a bike bag, I think they probably do, that specifically fits it. I had to kind of bodge it on because the one I bought wasn't quite the right size and shape for that rack, but it works, and it's got a little pouch on the back for a water bottle, so that's where I put my water. It's a really good bike, definitely recommend it. It's a good size for me. It's not too big or too long because I'm quite a small person at 5'4", 5'3.5", if I'm being honest. Yeah, we had to lift it over a stile. That is a bit trickier. It's easier if you've got a second person because there was like quite a deep stile we had to lift the bikes over, but we managed it. Definitely a good bike, recommend it. Link in the description if you'd like to have a look at Cyrusher's bikes. Couldn't recommend it highly enough.